Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into something you asked us about. Balmbare Hair Revive GLP-1 Gummies.
Right. These gummies are being pushed pretty hard online.
Yeah, and the marketing pitch is, well, it's bold. They're framing it as this shortcut to amazing hair growth.
Exactly. They claim it leverages GLP-1 pathways, that huge buzzword in health right now.
Using ingredients like sea moss, pearl powder, aloe vera, claiming reduced shedding, better scalp health, and visible hair growth in just weeks.
It sounds impressive, mixing wellness trends with, like, cutting-edge science concepts. But, that's where we immediately hit some skepticism.
Because linking sea moss in a gummy to complex GLP-1 hormonal pathways, that feels like a stretch, doesn't it?
A huge stretch. GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide-1, it's a serious hormonal pathway. We're talking about things that regulate appetite, metabolism, things targeted by powerful prescription meds.
Like injectables, right? Actual pharmaceuticals.
Precisely. So the idea that some sea moss or pearl powder can just sort of activate these pathways specifically for hair growth.
Especially fast hair growth, which biologically just doesn't happen overnight.
It just doesn't add up scientifically. It feels like they're kind of riding the coattails of the GLP-1 drug popularity to sell a supplement.
Okay, so the science premise is shaky. What about the other signals, the website itself?
Well, the numbers aren't great. Our analysis flagged it pretty quickly. Scam Advisor gave the website a score of just 33 out of 100.
33. Wow. That puts it firmly in the risky category, right?
Absolutely. And adding to that, the website domain was only registered about 8 months ago.
That's really new for a company selling health products. Usually a red flag.
It is. And they compound that by pushing these urgent subscription deals almost immediately. Buy now, limited time, another classic tactic.
So, low trust score, new domain, high pressure sales. Okay, what about actual user experiences? Did you find reviews?
We did. We looked at Trustpilot, and it wasn't pretty. Overwhelmingly one-star reviews.
What were people saying? Just that it didn't work.
That, yes, but also stronger stuff. Lots of comments flat out saying, this is a scam, don't waste your money. Things like that.
Anything more specific? Or, concerning?
Definitely. One report really stood out. A user claimed they experienced crazy shedding after using the gummies for several months.
Shedding. So the exact opposite of what the product promises. That's concerning.
It's incredibly concerning. If you're taking something hoping to stop hair loss and it potentially makes it worse, that's a serious issue.
Were there other complaints beyond just the product not working or the shedding?
Yeah, a few other recurring themes. People mentioned getting hit with unauthorized recurring subscription charges they didn't agree to.
Ah, the auto-billing trap.
Exactly. And also some confusion or maybe misleading info about the ingredients, like claims it might be vegan, but users reporting it's actually not vegan.
Okay, so issues with billing transparency and potentially ingredient transparency, too. What about where it comes from?
That's another discrepancy. The company seems to present itself as US-based, but several users reported that when they actually ordered the product, the package arrived directly from China, which isn't disclosed up front.
Lack of transparency on origin.
Okay.
Now, you mentioned something about visual evidence. Testimonials.
Yes, this was probably the most, let's say, blatant issue we found. There's this testimonial image used on their site attributed to an Alicia F.
Showing dramatic hair growth, presumably?
Yes, a really impressive before and after, supposedly from using the gummies.
But I sense a but coming.
A big one. We did some digging on that image. Turns out the exact same picture appears on a completely different website.
Okay.
Where it's used to illustrate the results of an FUT graft procedure.
Wait, FUT, follicular unit transplantation. That's hair surgery, right?
Actual hair transplant surgery. So they've taken an image showing the results of a surgical procedure and passed it off as the result of eating their gummies.
Wow. Okay, that moves things from just overhyped into something else entirely.
It really does. It feels like intentional deception at that point.
So, pulling this all together, what's the final assessment on these Balmbare GLP-1 gummies?
Look, the takeaway seems to be that they're extremely overhyped and definitely a high-risk purchase. You'll probably get a product shipped to you, so maybe not an outright scam in that sense.
Right, you get something.
But the claims seem largely unsupported, the user feedback is terrible, and there are reports of negative effects like shedding, plus those deceptive marketing tactics.
So the advice for you, our listener, is pretty clear, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. When it comes to anything affecting your health, especially supplements making big claims, please talk to your doctor first. Don't just jump on a trend, especially one borrowing buzz from serious pharmaceuticals without medical advice.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? GLP-1 drugs became widely known fairly recently.
Yeah, maybe in the last couple of years really exploded.
And this website is only 8 months old. It's kind of startling how quickly a complex medical concept can be, well, co-opted by marketing.
And simplified, twisted even, to sell something totally unrelated and unproven. It's a reminder, really.
Be vigilant, right? Especially when health claims sound too easy, too fast, or too miraculous. Maintain that healthy skepticism.